Pisces, welcome to Auntie Tarot and happy birthday. Today we're going to do your love reading for March 2020 and possibly going into April 2020. So these cards are laid out here because it was doing the pre-shuffle, but the message was good, so I decided to leave it and do the reading from the layout of the pre-shuffle cards. So you have the Ace of Wands, and then you also have the Ace of Swords, and the cards in between are the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Swords. It just dawned on me, this is a 9, and this is a 9, and this is a 1, and this is a 1. So 9 is completion, and 9 plus 1 is 10, which is equal to 1. Anyway, this 9 of Wands came out several times. So you are taking a stand on guard, hanging on, not backing down, going through nightmare, stress, anxiety. And so these two cards are in the middle, and you have the two aces on each side. So I feel like your anxiety or stress is torn between your mind and your heart, between your head and your heart, because sword is the mind and wands is passion, is fire. Possibly torn between two love interests, possibly an air sign and a fire sign, but basically conflicted between your mind, your head, and your heart, your feelings and your thoughts. And you're going through regrets and sorrow and pain, which goes with this, because I was asking, these were the clarifiers for this card, because I was asking, what are you taking a stance on, or what are you guarded on, what are you defending? And so these came out. You're on guard or defensive over some regret. You're on guard about some regret. And then here it's in between. The regret is in between the Knight of Cups and the King of Wands. So again, here I said an air sign or a fire sign. Here it's between a fire sign and a water sign. But it appears like you have conflict between possibly two lovers, or two love interests, or two suitors. Or you may already be married or committed to one, or in a relationship with one. But it could be a relationship or marriage of convenience, or of the head, and the other one is of the heart. And there's Three of Pentacles, so this reminds me of a contract. So the contract means you may be already legally married, and so that's why you're torn. But then this contract card, it's one card, but there's two contracts going on. One is actually a legal contract of this world, like a marriage license. But then there's also a spiritual contract. So basically there's contract with both suitors. One is legal of the 3D paper, and then one is spiritual contract, soul contract. And you're torn between the two. Or you may have, I get a sense that for some of you Piscean, you may already have made a choice, or there was a possibility of a love interest that came in, but you decided to stay in the loveless relationship due to obligation or legal marriage contract, doing what's right. But there's regret and pain because there's no more feelings in that relationship. But there was an obligation, so there's regrets, and then wondering what the potential could have been or could be for the other. And then we get, this is so worth it. Experience karmic lessons. I get a sense that you've done this before. If this resonates and it's your reading, you've done this before. You went through this whole dynamic or triangle before with the same two souls, suitors, in another lifetime. So it's a karmic lesson. And then we have secret coming out. Then we have next month. So there's a possibility that your secret or a secret is coming out next month, where forgiveness is needed. And then I asked, what is the final outcome of all this, or a final outcome of the situation? And then we get the fortune teller card. So basically this lady is looking into the crystal ball. So the outcome is unknown right now, or the future is unknown. The future of this situation is unknown because it all depends on you and your decisions and your free will and what steps you take. But you have all your guides with you. Like, see, there's this fairy, angel-like, this gnome-like elemental. So the guides are there to help you, support you, and guide you. But the future, the outcome is unknown right now because it's up to you. But we got, this is so worth it. Let me see if I can clarify. This is so worth it. Spirit, can you clarify this is so worth it? Okay, so the clarification card is Six of Swords. So if you can get out or leave the stressful situation and move away from the negative situation, it will be worth it for you. Yeah, move away or get away from the three-party situation. So basically, in other words, make a decision. As I say that, we have the Two of Swords because you're like stuck between the two. So once you make the decision, it's so worth it. So we have two again. Yeah. Yeah, once you make the decision, then we have the Nine of Cups. You have completion with the nines. So that's 999. Then you have completion. We have Five of Pentacles. And then King of Swords. So fear of being left out in the cold or financial fears if you go through the separation or divorce or breakup, because you had invested so much into it. But your guides, your angels are guiding, supporting the connection, bringing, it's a divine connection. Yeah, and we have 10 of Pentacles. So the angels, your angels are guiding the connection to build, to help it be a long-term connection with stability after the ending and transformation. Yeah, see, so we have the Chariot card next on top. So move forward, transformation. After the ending, move forward. And it'll take inner strength to move forward. So it's up to you. It's unknown right now, but it's up to you. And you'll need inner strength, or you need inner strength, or it'll take inner strength for you. Any other final messages? Center. Center. Okay, let's see what that says for center. Do not confuse selfishness with self-centering. Bring your well-being, your values, your future, and your loves to the center of your world. Break the hold of objects, habits, or relationship that insists you revolve around their needs and demands. Being centered makes you stronger and more balanced, and disturbances are less likely to knock you off course. Extend your positive sphere of influence. Let go of fixed expectations and time frames. Try to be patient, flexible, adaptable, and open-minded. You are well on the way to arriving at your heart's desire. An invisible force gently pushes and pulls you towards your true center. So that's your angel right here. See? An invisible force. It's amazing. It's a totally different deck. And this is center. Let go and let it flow. It has been a long journey, but the destination is so much closer than you think. Wow. Okay. And remember, we had next month. Alright, Pisces, I will leave it there. I hope that resonated and it was helpful and useful to you in some way. Thanks for watching. Love and light to you, and I'll catch you next time. Bye, Pisces.